Sometimes the truth doesn't just hurt, it rewrites your entire life in one click. I didn't plan to break my own heart. It literally started as a joke. My friends were doing those Ancestry DNA kits, so I bought one because why not? I was bored. I was curious. I wanted to know if I was secretly part Viking or something. I didn't think it would detonate my family. I sent it off and went back to my normal life with my perfect parents. My dad is that quiet, steady guy who fixes things without ever making a scene. He coached my games. He drove me to college. He's the guy everyone trusts. And my mom, she's the emotional one, the storyteller, the person who always says family is everything. I never questioned anything. I never had a reason to. When I casually told my mom I took a DNA test, she froze for half a second, just one beat. Then she smiled again, but it wasn't the same smile. It was a little tight around the edges. She laughed louder than she needed to and said, "Oh, that's fun," and immediately changed the topic. I didn't think much of it in that moment. I just thought she was being dramatic. Now it feels like that moment was the first crack in the glass. Weeks later, the email came back. I opened it half asleep, expecting boring charts or some funny surprise. And yeah, there were charts. But something didn't line up. It didn't match my dad at all, not even slightly. I laughed at first. Must be a glitch. These things mess up, right? But then I saw the parent match section. It was empty. No suggested biological father. No trace of him. I stared at the screen too long. Then I checked again. Then I checked the help page. I tried to forget it for a day, but my brain wouldn't calm down. Suddenly, my whole life felt like a memory I had to rewatch for clues. I remembered how people used to joke that I didn't really look like either of my parents. How mom always shut down any conversation about birth stories. How sometimes she hugged me like she was afraid of losing me. I bought another test from a completely different company. Waited again. Barely slept. And when the results came in, it said the same thing. My dad is not my biological father. No screaming. No dramatic explosion. Just quiet. Terrifying. Heavy quiet that sits in your chest like a stone. I confronted my mom first. She didn't deny it. She didn't even look confused. She just exhaled like she'd been holding her breath for 25 years. She said it was complicated. She said she didn't want to ruin a good thing. She said she did it to protect the family. But it didn't sound like protection. It sounded like control. A decision she made for everyone and never planned to confess. My dad found out because I couldn't hide it. And the worst part wasn't anger. It was his face. He didn't yell. He didn't call anyone names. He just looked tired. Hurt in a way that didn't make noise. I'm 25 and suddenly I don't know who I am. I don't know who my biological father is. I don't know which parts of my life were built on truth and which parts were patched with silence. My mom keeps saying I'm still me. My dad keeps saying he's still my father. And I believe him. I love him more than anyone. But the betrayal sits between us like a cracked window we don't know how to fix. I didn't cut anyone off. I didn't go nuclear. I'm just quieter now. Heavier. I'm grieving a version of my life I thought was real. So tell me this. If someone lies to you your entire life and calls it love, do you forgive them because their intention was to protect you? Or do you hold them accountable for breaking something you can't ever replace?